But I was there, like 1 hour back. How you know it, Maharaj?
You told me, I think. Radhe, Radhe. That we are hearing Srila Gurudev is Simana Siksha. Only with the mercy of the Lord, Sadhu, Shastra or Vedas we can understand. We depend always on the elders' mercy. Therefore, Raghunath Das Goswami says, I have tried my best to control my mind, but I could not succeed. Then he is quoting one shloka from Srimad Siksha. Gurau goshti gostalaya yaishya sujane bushuragane samandre sinamni vrajanava yuvadanda sharanay siddharampam hitva kururatim upurvam aditaram aishwanda pradashta dubhya vidyache tritya padaha. These people, yogis and jnanis, are instructing others on how to control the mind. They have invented so many paths. The karmis are saying, you must perform Naishkamya karma. Naishkama karma, if anybody knows, that by performing activities, the results of the activities we give to the Lord is Naishkama. The jnanis are saying you must sacrifice yourself. You must have control over your organs, your indriyams, all your senses. Only then will you control your mind. But to follow this advice is very difficult. So what is the way to control the mind? The mind independence. The mind independence to think. We should not give the mind independence to think. It has to depend upon the Guru, who will show him the light. Mahajana yena gata sabandha. He will show the path. We have to depend upon the Guru. So the mind should not be given independence. Means we have to always, how can we, by depending on Guru, how can we control the mind? The mind is always on traveling. Always, all the time. That's because we have much difficulty to understand real knowledge, because our mental system, our mental body, our covering is not allowing that we understand pure things. Mahajano yena gadasya bandha. He will show the path. We have to depend upon the Guru. Avidya yam andareva manaha swayam dhira bandhitam manyamanaha antenya eva niyamana yatas nanda tramaya mana baryanti buddha. Kata Upanishad, it is said, the shloka. So the Andas, these people are blind from birth. But now they want to lead other blind people. This is the greatest blunder. The Arohavadi, those who accept the ascending process, want to come up through their own energy, balance, and thoughts. They want to rise up without the help of Bhagavan. But we are saying that the Bhakti always depends upon the help of Hari, Guru, and Vaishnavas. So Raghunath Das Goswami is saying, O mind, as a friend I request you, Chatupura Biyaji, please pay attention, try to have a connection with Guru, which means Vaishnava Diksha Guru and Shiksha Guru. Kushtala Yeshu means the Prajavasis or Bhaktas Sujane, good people, Pushuragane, Brahmins. Swamantre is the mantra you have received, and Shri Namni is the Mahamantra. Shri Nam Vajanava Yuva Dandva Sharane means Radha, Krishna. Therefore, you must always concentrate on these subjects. I request you, dear mind, catch hold of your feet. You are my brother. Brother, please treat me as your brother and always be engaged on this path. You should not go beyond that. Now he is begging his mana, his mind. This is the function of a sadhu. The sadhu never hates anybody. You cannot hate your mind. You cannot say that it must be beaten with a broom or cut into pieces. No. You cannot do that. Nobody can do it. Suppose you do it for some time, you control all your organs by following the yogi's path, which consists in yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharma, dhyana, and then samadhi. These are the 8 parts of Ashtanga Yoga. Do you think you can control your mana by this method? Means you can control the mind if you practice this. No, you cannot control it. The Bhagavatam says, Yamariya Viyoga Bhajai Kamalo Varatomu Mukunda Seva Yadva Tatatmata Sachamya Ti Srimad Bhagavatam. So these attempts, people definitely will fall down. They cannot succeed. Suppose that they are able to control their mind. It will not last long. They may control it for some days, as Vishwamitra, Trishankur, to Svargam. He was like a second Brahma. He had created a duplicate of this world. But what happened to him? At the end, he was controlled by Menaka. It was a heavenly, beautiful dancing girl. He was controlled by this. He lost his balances, his mind control, and become her slave. So to control the mind means that we have to submit to the Lord. That is our Bhakti Bab. In our Bhakti line, we always say, don't have ego in you, because this ahankara will destroy you. Ahankara means to think, I am a man, I am great, I am a pandit, or a great lawyer, I am rich or a beautiful man. This is called Asura Sambadam. Asura means demoniac. Sambadam means a follower of demonic thinking. This is called Asura Sambadam. When I identify with some external, I am man, I am beautiful, I am lawyer, I am great, or whatever. This should not be there. You should always submit. Therefore, Mahaprabhu is saying, Trinadapi Sunijana, Darorapi Sahishnana, Manina Manadena, Kirtaniya Sudahari. Do this first. Be humbler than a blade of grass. Are we? Are we humbler than a blade of grass? We want to discuss so many things, higher topics, as if we have come to that level. But we are unfit. We have not reached there. We do not possess Trinadapi Sunija. Unless we observe Trinadapi Sunija, we cannot be a disciple. We are not a disciple member of the institution. We have to practice it first. Then Daroraiva Sahishnuna. People will abuse you, but you have to endure it. You must think, I am a Trina lying on the floor. People may walk over me, may kick me. They may do anything they like. But I will remain the same. Then Amanina, you pay respect to everybody without demanding any respect in return. We don't even do 1% of these 4 things. But we want to cross Puraloka, Bhuvaloka, Svaloka, Mahaloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka, and further to Brahmaloka. And beyond Brahmaloka, we want to reach Vaikuntha. How can we, sir? This has to be our basis. Trinadapi Sunijana Darorapi Sahishnana. Manushyanam sahasrashu gachityada disidaya yatatam apisidhanam gaschimamiti tantvataha. There are many thousands of people who are going to school, and out of them who pass the examination are very few, maybe 1%. Amongst these, those who succeeded may do so in a primary school. But they should be first-class students at every stage. So amongst them, one will be first above all the others. And those who are first-class students, also at the university, deserve to be taught the higher knowledge. So we want to come to that stage. You see, Western minds want to know everything from top to bottom. It is their nature, because they think, why can't I understand? Why can't I understand everything? They have a scientific nature. If you say something, they will check it with the help of science. They think that spiritual science must be influenced by material science. They are materially advanced in scientific knowledge. Their brains are not small, but are big and so hard that they cannot be broken. But actually they are unfit to measure spiritual matters. They have no instruments to calculate them. The brain, the mind, and the material intelligence cannot calculate the spirit. Namatma bhavajanena labhyo. You cannot understand with mere logic. No. Prajnashuddhena. Suppose you are a great Pandit. You know Western and Eastern philosophy. You have a good memory. You can remember everything. These qualities will not help you to know the Atma. To know Atma, you must get the blessing of the Atma first. With such blessing, you can know everything about these subjects. So all these material qualities we may have, sharp intelligence, and we can remember very good what we heard. You may remember everything. This is Western logic. We think we can know everything to analyze it or to with our so-called logic. But the spiritual understanding we have to get from the Guru, or one who knows the Atma, means the soul, consciousness of the soul. He is not a member of this world. He is the member of the eternal world. So that's sometimes we watching that very proud. They can do so many things, remember so many things, and can vote any Shastra, But this is no qualification. With this you cannot enter the transcendental plane. There's only one. It must come from the other side. It will not come. Soul will manifest, or soul consciousness will, there are blessings, with the blessings of Guru, Sadhu, Shastra, and of course Lord Chaitanya, Nityananda, and so on. Is there anything clear? Or not? Brahma, yes?
It was said that mind can only be controlled by the spiritual master. So how to remember the
By his mercy we can. Because he can destroy, or he can open our eyes. He can give us transcendental eyes. And transcendental eyes means you understand what is who I am. I am spirit soul, eternal, without beginning, without end. I am a member of this world, where everything is without beginning and without end. And this, of course, this is given by Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. Shastra very difficult. So Guru is a living source, must be there. And one who has realized. Not everyone can give you this soul consciousness. But in our fallen stage, we're running for the external things. Because we want to enjoy this. Mentality is very difficult to remove. We are thinking this is the goal of life, to enjoy to the maximum, to be better than others. All these things, but this has nothing to do with spiritual, with that understanding. Yeah, spiritual understanding comes when we give up all this running for satisfaction of our senses, to exploit this material world to the maximum, because this is the meaning of enjoying. If I want to enjoy, always some others has to suffer for it. So Krishna will be not happy. He says, okay, if you want, but you will have to suffer, and others will even suffer. So it is a hellish circle. Again and again we try and not learning. So what is intelligence? If you understand, this cannot be the way how to become, or how to understand who I am, why we are here, what we are doing here, where is our real home. Complete disqualification with this mentality. I, my. This has nothing to do with anything transcendental. So only those who can follow without condition, follow the Guru, who should be a realized soul, or sadhu, who should be realized. Of course, nowadays everybody who has a talent, something, ignorant people run after this, where they get their satisfaction, But real sadhus may not satisfy your external senses. They'll maybe destroy it. They try to avoid it. Brahma is saying, Adapiti deva padam puja tvaya prasara ishano krita ivahi janadidatam bhagavan mamimo ajanya ikopi thiram dvide chinvan Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto. Brahma saying, I had the ego that I am the creator of this world. Not only once, but every day. I am constructing this world because it is my duty. Still, I cannot understand you. I have taken away the boys and the calves who were with you and brought them somewhere under my Maya. But now I am seeing that the same boys and calves are with you. Which ones are real? Only one set can be real. Now I am in Maya. I cannot realize what is the truth even if I have got 4 faces and I can see all 4 directions at the same time. So we cannot see on all sides like Brahma. He can also see past, present, and future. He can visualize everything. He has got such power. Yet he is saying, I could not understand you. I thought, how can he be Brahma? He plays and dances with these boys, eats their leftovers, and never cleans his hands and mouth. Is he Brahman? He should have some descent. See, he should have some extraordinary quality, but I don't find any. Now I must see if he is really the absolute truth. I must test him. So I have tested you, but my test failed. Now I'm in Maya because I see the same set of boys and calves I am keeping with me, also with you, and they are doing the same activities as before. So it is very difficult to understand you. Unless one receives even an atomic part of your blessings. I don't need a big quality or quantity. Just an atomic part that would enable me to understand you. People may want to know you. They may spend hundreds or thousands of lives to cultivate your science. Still, they cannot understand you without your mercy. So we should understand only through submission. So you have to submit to truth. What is that truth? What is that truth? You may discuss it or you may imagine it. But what is that truth? Truth can be understood only by one who submits to truth. Only then will it reveal itself. The truth is self-effulgent. It will destroy your ignorance because you are in darkness now. However, this self-effulgent light is so powerful that when you will have it, its vision, it will destroy and clear all your doubts. Also, shloka in Srimad Bhagavatam supports Vidyante hridayakandis chityante sarvasamjaya kshiyante jasya karmani trishte vatmanishvara. If you are fortunate enough to see that light, then all your doubts will be cleared. The example is in Radha's discussion with Vyasadeva. Any question or any comments?
Maharaj, how Brahma didn't know he was created by... Oh, he didn't know the Krishna, okay. It's Narayan saying.
Yes.
But he didn't realize that this small boy is the same.
He thought he was under the influence of the illusory energy. He could not see that Krishna, a small boy who was not following any rules, that the Lord is playing like a small boy with his friends there. So he thought, now I will see. I want to see who he is. So he removed them. This is his power he has. And kept them in a cave somewhere. Or kept them in a place. Also in a kind of sleeping stage. But when he came and looked Krishna, again the same boys were dancing and playing with him. So he thought, what is this? He could not understand. This was, he thought he is the great Brahma. I am created, I am got the order to create, and I am the master of the universe. But even he could not understand the power of Krishna. He could not see Krishna when he was, even he can appear as anything. He appeared as a small boy, cowherd boy. But he could not check it, he could not see. Even he had great mystic power. Like many mystics, they have great power. They can even create a planet. They can expand themselves in many forms. But they cannot understand Krishna. Nobody can understand. So that's in the end he's praying like this, Only a drop of understanding you may give me, then I will understand what is reality, then I will understand who you are, or I will partially understand who I am. Like this is the pastimes of the Lord. In the same way, such things should happen to us also. But we cannot take away some group of people and see what Krishna will do. Krishna's activities are not possible to understand by mundane logic, by mundane understanding. Yes, he is absolute. He is the greatest mystic. Everything is him. Everything he can do, whatever he wants. There's this short story about Vyasa and Narad. Perhaps you can hear this. Vyasa could not understand why he was not happy. Then he asked Narada, "Please, sir, tell me what is my disease. I'm not able to diagnose it. You're Bhagavan Bhashada, means eternal associate of the Lord. You're always with Lord, and He's always with you, so you can help me." And Narada said, "Until now you wrote many Shastras, like the Puranas. You have also divided the Vedas. Therefore you have accomplished many things. However, the major advice you gave to the ignorant people of this world is dharma, artha, kama. And you gave them minimal information about moksha. Just you were a title in the Mahabharata. Not even 1%. So how can you be happy? You can become satisfied only if you discuss about the Lord's Leelas. These Leelas are ananta, means all what? Unlimited and full of bliss. You cannot even imagine it. Now you must repeat them, you must write here and discuss them. Only then will you become happy. Then Vyasa followed his advice. Bhakti yogena manasi samyapani temali pasyad purusham purnam mayam jadat apashrayam. Then he started again to cultivate this bhakti, in which he saw the Purna Purusha, full Purna. Then he said, Now all my ignorance has gone, my doubts are clear. It means that at the same time he saw not only the Purna Purusha, but also the darkness Maya, who was standing away from the Lord. He saw both Bhagavan and Maya. So, if there are no questions, we may close here.
Maharaj, these devatas, they are in a line waiting to come here to participate in your seminar. But they understand the Bhagavan conception.
Who?
Devas, demigods. Because it is said that they wait to come here on earth. Why they do? They have everything there. They can do kirtan.
They are working on their... Like their religions nowadays. They're worshipping God, so-called God, for coming, reaching the heavenly planet. But they're far away from the real goal, to understand who they are. Because they are self-centered. They want to enjoy in this world, and they know, they learned how can I get higher enjoyment. If they go to heavenly planet, there will be much more enjoyment, long, long life. And in this way, but some of them, they are not satisfied, even there. And they are trying to advance. And that's because they have many mystic powers and many things we not have in this mundane world here. Like demigods, they can sit here and hear Harikatha, and you will not check it. You will not see it. Like in the same, the demigods come when Mahaprabhu appeared. So many. And they throwing flowers. And even they come, entered somebody, and they, in the material world, taking forms, material bodies. They can enter some other person and see personally how Mahaprabhu has appeared and how he is performing his pastimes. So even this is for us a great, we are a very low level of understanding. We have not understood nothing. Theoretically we may say yes, but in reality we are two-legged animals. At least speaking from myself. You are more advanced, of course, but we are swimming in an ocean of ignorance. But we have one good thing, at least we could for some time get the association of the Lord and his devotees. We are fortunate. And if we do not make any mistake, then we will have great benefit. Even it will not take, that we will not understand this life, but in one of the future lives we can continue. This is reality. Nobody can surrender. Nobody can give up this material plane from one second to another. It takes many, many births. For some, hundreds or more. For some, maybe 1, 2, 3 births.
But if you cry really, really big, honestly, sincerely, maybe.
Yes, yes, 1 second. You
The
can.
power of Kripa. Power of mercy, Kripa is.
Yes, Kripa is always there. It's like rain, you know. Rain coming, so he is giving water to the earth, and the plants will grow. But when it falls on stone, no, nothing will happen. So we have to decide to become earth and not stone. Then the mercy is always there. We get opportunity, but if you misuse it, then like we had one devotee who joined in my early years. He, from the beginning, he wants to do his own thing, and then after 2 weeks he thinks he wants to become temple president, and he was just running for for these things, you know. He was materially intelligent, and he spoke with the sannyasis, you know, like he's one of them, you know. Like this. I just remember Govinda Maharaj, he chastised him very heavy. But it doesn't matter, it was not, he did not react. Then he became temple president also here in Vienna. What was the street there in the... Huh? They had a house there. My God, I forgot.
Who, Chakra?
No, it was in Chakshu's time, yeah. I don't want to name. Then he also, it was not big enough, so he went to America. He became the temple president of Boston Temple. But they removed him there. So then he went to this, these islands, what is south of in America. They are these Caribbean islands. One of these islands, and there he got. His mother sponsored him, or he got the money from her. He bought a land, and now he's like a farmer. I don't know now, but 10, 15 years ago. And of course, he was just ordinary businessman, and with all, but he could not take the opportunity. So now he become nice, Veda, nice, everything nice, but fully under the control of Maya. You know to whom speaking? and sometimes come to Vienna, but he was in the beginning, he was visiting me once or twice, I don't know. But I did not hear and see anything for many years now. I don't know why I speak about this. What was the topic? Huh?
Opportunity.
Yeah, yes. So he got opportunity, he had talent, but basically he was only interested in his personal satisfaction, and he wants to be master. And he also gotten that our Mahaprabhu, our gurus, they tell not, you should not become master. You should become a servant. This is our position. We cannot Radhe. This most important thing. Never try to become a leader or thinking that you know something. If you think you know something, you are tamaguna. We do not know anything. Everything is just, we are depending on the Lord. He makes everything. Snow in south, in your countries, and here is no snow. War there, but the earthquake, everywhere. Now they are afraid that the Third World War coming. They now, everywhere they produce weapons, and they have warning, be careful. You have to prepare. What hellish planet. And still we try to enjoy. We're running for, like animals, like the goats who stay in a row, becoming bujat, becoming killed by the puja. So the first one gets cut the throat, and behind she-goat and he-goat, they still want to have sex. They know they are the next ones. Such is ignorance. It is absolute ignorance. We know that we have to die, that we do not know what will happen next moment. But still we are running, we are thinking, not me.
Yeah, but maybe it was his last desire. Like on a courthouse, they say, before they kill them, they say, any last wishes? Maybe that was his last wish.
Next life we become a dog in Malatis, or what is her name now? This living outside in the mountains, who comes sometimes here Sunday. She has many dogs and horses. This may also be some devotee in the past. Now they can live in the same bed with a lady. We have to be careful. It is sincere. We do not take it serious, because we never think it will happen to me. Or I will just, ignore it. Reality. as long as it goes, I will squeeze all nectar from this world. Okay, then we can close. Srila Gurudev Nitya Lila Bhavistam Visvapāvadana Mahamsa Digacārya Stota Sansasana Bhakti Vaidhana